So having those three, like
I
you
had
can argue.
no memory. I had no memory of Mega Mawile in our Pokemon series.
We did one of us use it? I don't think we did.
Mickey did.
Oh, Mookie did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember now.
He chained everything into Mega Mawile at the end.
He did. Yes, he had a Baton Pass team, didn't he? So,
Yeah.
by the way, we found
Um.
that we found the villain.
You what?
We found the villain. She's here in our TV studio.
I thought you were just calling Mickey the villain there.
Oh, no, he's not. He's not. He's a good little boy, and I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we found the person spreading fake news everywhere, and she's dressed like the fucking Sailor Moon character.
Well, her name is Venus. So what do you expect?
To be fair, it's very on brand.
Yeah.
Although, considering the crescent moon motif, I'm surprised she's not like called Luna or something.
Like,
Yeah,
perfect person to like. Yeah. Well, of course she has a Delcatty,
naturally.
but this would be the perfect one to be like, yeah, and now I have a new form of Skitty.
Yeah, so that's my argument in a sense, right? So, what X and Y, I think that what X and Y probably didn't do well enough, and again, this came up with my worst games list, is that when you have a new battle mechanic, and the majority of them are revealed post game, that kind of illustrates that you weren't that confident in it, to the extent where you needed a remake in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire to do the hard work for you and actually drive home the Mega Evolutions, when it makes completely no sense for it to be there. Like the only Mega you go up against in battle is the only two are like what Mega Gyarados for Lysandra and the Gardevoir for the champion. That's it. Like there's loads of Megas in the game. Well, I say loads, but like 10, like 15, 20 odds. But they're for you to discover and for you to use. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire at least kind of floods the market a little bit and gives you, okay, you got Mega Blazer for X and Y. Don't ask me. People love the marketing. Here's Septon and Swampert to balance things out. And
you had your Mega Beldum, Mega Metagross as well was given to you.
Mega Metagross, yeah. And again, those things were fucking broken. Like Salamence and Metagross were perfectly fine options as it was. Now you just made them like killers. But they did something a little bit more frustrating in a sense, where they said, okay, we need a Mega Evolution for the two villain teams. So here's a Mega Camerupt and a Mega Sharpedo. They're gimmicks. You know what I mean? So, like for Legends EA, you want to go, okay, I want to go somewhere in the balance where like these are essentially gimmicked Mega Evolutions, but they do actually have a bit of a plot relevance. And so I can see them certainly doing like, I can see Mega Evolution being like, again, the trailer kind of showed you, Mega Evolution's kind of become a bit more of a normality in this timeline, because probably the Mega Stones have been like replicated or changed in some way. So that's what I would be thinking. That's more likely is you're getting more Mega Stones for more Pokemon because they're just more widely available. People have probably figured out how to make their own.
I just had an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a call as to what the villain is in ZA.
Go for it.
I'm gonna look for this to be written down to like same as we made our predictions for what Sword and Shield were going to be. I know I was absolutely wrong. I thought it was going to be more Knights of the Round Table than football hooligans.
Fair enough.
The villain, the anti-Zygarde, is Azzy's Floette.
Okay, that's a shout.
Instability caused by it existing is going to be causing a mutation in this form.
Okay. So are you thinking like it's kind of like an instance of like once like you mega evolve this like special Pokemon, you see the actual like I'd be thinking like more so like, okay, you know how like with the Terra styling we established that that was like made by Terrapagus, and Eternatus has the same thing with Dynamaxing.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't found, I don't think we found the origin point for the Mega Evolutions. So I'd say it's more likely that's the origin point more than anything else, you know.
Well, no,
But
Mega Evolutions is a result of AZ shooting the weapon.
it is, isn't it? Yeah. So like, so naturally, so yeah, maybe Floyd is the one you're the main eventual villain of the piece.
Yep.
And yes, to answer your question, James, I know exactly where these battles are going because they're Suicune right there.
Yes.
And
Yes.
dare I say, the best design of the three legendary dogs, cats, whatever you want to call them.
I would have always been partial for Ante because he had a film made about him. Then again, I never understood why Suicune got a game named after it.
Yeah, I think I get the feeling it was just because it was called Pokemon Crystal, and it was just like, okay, like you have like they're all they're rare minerals in a sense, so like you couldn't really kind of have Entei and Entei being and Raikou being a certain color just didn't really work. And I think realistically, it's probably because like the design probably kind of captured the imagination better. Really, like it's
Yep.
very Japanese. It's very kind of free flow, and it's like there's an elegance to it, so it catches the eye. You know?
Oh no, I do get that, but I do feel sorry for Raikou,
Hmm.
who ended up being the only one who had nothing to its name.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I suppose every part of Pokemon missed out. Didn't like was Articuno the one that featured the most in the second movie in terms of the birds, or was that in the cartoon series? I can't remember.
Cartoon series, like the anime, the original episodes.
Yeah.
Moltres was the Olympics.
Oh,
But
yes, it was Moltres I was thinking of, yes. So,
that was
yeah.
only for like the Olympics episode, or they were going through the league. Then
Yes.
the other two, I don't remember getting a look in
I thought there was a
in the
special
anime.
with, like, yeah, I thought there was a special with, like, a Talking Slow King and stuff like that. So maybe I just, I'm getting my...
That's the second film, and that was
It
all
is,
three
isn't it? Yeah.
birds and Lugia.
Yes. Yeah, okay, right. I thought one of the birds got extra credit for it, but obviously not, so...
From what I remember, that it was just the three birds are characters being
Yeah.
attacked in this film,
Fair enough, so...
as opposed to any one of them had particular shout over the others.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, now we come to the fun bit.
Yeah, no.
Trying to catch
But
Suicune.
yeah, no. Yeah.
So, I learned here immediately, oh shit, I'm very low on Pokeballs.
Yep.
So I'm being strategic here and not going for Ultra straight away, and mainly because Suicune is using Shadow Rush a lot, and as we know, recoil move. So I think to myself immediately, because I had actually quite an awful time catching Entei in the end for the repeat. Like I think it took me 3 or 4 goes to get it because it kept fucking dying with the recoil. So I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, here we go again. This is just fucking
So you're going to learn from that and make sure you stock up on timer balls.
Yeah, pretty much like. But again, I think it was like I don't think I was expecting the boss battle to come immediately.
Yeah.
So I was caught a little bit on my heels here a little bit. And again, this is the thing. Here's how this game is different, right? Like you don't have a natural place to get Pokeballs. You have to go out to the middle of fucking nowhere to get them. Like
You
nowhere
really
else.
do. You
Yeah,
really do. It's so annoying.
It's very annoying, but also very unique. It's like it's not that frequent. It's an unusual thing to have in this area. It's like that's great. That's something different. It's like having to go out to like the opposite way to get potions because they're like fucking it's like during prohibition or something. You know, it's like it's something new. Like
So close.
yeah.
You're still a bit away, I'd say.
Oh, definitely. But again, I'm taking account for the fact that like I'm expecting recoil at any moment. So now that I'm in, now that he's in the red, I'm going to give it a proper go now. Job done.
Hey.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, we've just defanged this boss. So, have you got any more fucking legendaries hanging about?
I mean, no. Like, why would you think there would be any more legendaries than that in the game?
Yeah, I mean, as a wise man once said, 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
Uh,
Uh,
Final reports. Yep.
there you go. And convenient enough. Then we now the problem, of course, is how are we going to like clean Suicune immediately because we don't have a time flute handy. So it's quite impossible, really. Just to do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah, that old-fashioned is so annoying.
Now, fucking Princess Peach is legging ahead of the fucking building. I thought to myself, what a strange act of benevolence on this game to heal my fucking Pokemon immediately. I was like, what? Is it because this is a chase? Is that why you did this?
Oh no, I'd say it's because you've got something coming up now.
Yeah, that was my guess as well.
The game doesn't do anything nice for you for free.
No, exactly. Again, one thing I will say about this game is that it is an actual like legitimate challenge. Like
Yeah.
you do really have to play smart to catch Pokemon in this. Like it was kind of like I played the Rocket version of Fire Red, the ROM hack where you are a member of Team Rocket and you're stealing people's Pokemon in order to build your own team up. I was like.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you're looking at thinking like, oh, actually, maybe I could do with this here fucking Pikachu or Oddish or whatever, and just like building your own team. But then I'm also like thinking too much of a protagonist, going like, yes, I do need a fairly well balanced team. Like, no, I need to be a villain. I need to feel actual bastards on my team. Like, what would Team Rocket do in this equation? That's right, poison and ground Pokemon. That's what the people need.
Good old poison and ground. Nothing beats that.
Hell yeah. Speaking of, here's Ligar.
Like the amount of shiny Gligar. It made me sad that none of them were actually shiny.
Yeah. Oh, silly teddy bear. Shouldn't be here.
Okay, are you going to make any predictions for evolutions in this upcoming game then? Regular, regional, or mega?
I'm willing to. I would assume that the megas for the starters is pretty obvious. I would surely think that like the reason why they picked Meganium and Totodile to begin with is that they could give themselves mega forms. Like Typhlosion got the Hisuian form in the last one, so like it's kind of it's fine.
So are they going to be Hisuian forms, or are they going to be regional? Sorry, are they going to be Lumiosian forms, or are they going to be megas?
I think they're gonna be megas. I can't see the virtue in giving them a regional form. Now, that's not to say that it's impossible, but considering that like I wanted to see if X and Y. I don't think they're catchable in X and Y anyway.
They're not.
But like they're not. So okay, so you could make the argument that they will be. They will have a regional variant in X and Y. But again, the thing is like with the reason why the regional variant worked in Legends Arceus is that they there's a massive time difference, you know, and there's all various different kind of types of evolution in there. So you could basically suggest that like okay, some level of like kind of like the environment is so different, or the basically the area around is mythical in some way. So that's why like they all evolve in a certain fashion. Um, I can't see the same thing happening in Lumiosi, basically because it's urban. You know, the kind of way like it feels like I would imagine that maybe Mega makes more sense in to the degree where like I can believe that there's a Mega Stone for Alligator or whatever contrived plot reason there is, but I can't imagine like he would evolve any differently than any other like Pokemon in this area. You know, why would Feraligatr need to evolve a different way when, say, like Charizard wouldn't? If you get me.
Very fair.
So that's what I'm thinking. I think the Megas make more sense. I'm thinking also because like the whole mechanics of the game requires you to say you're making kind of real time movements and decisions. So what that really means is you're really hammering home this new and improved Mega Evolution gameplay. That's what you really want to lean into. So I think it's more likely that the starters get a Mega form and type change. That'll be more to my preference really. So like it's like Emboar I think is the kind of the first clue there. Like he'll probably become a more offensive tank than anything else, but keep his typing. Whereas Meganium, I'd imagine that will become Grass Fairy or Grass Dragon. I presume Grass Fairy.
Oh, Grass Dragon could be interesting.
Grass Dragon, yeah, because I mean, again, it's a dinosaur, and they've done dinosaurs as dragons before in the game. If we're using Tarantum as an example, and then Feraligatr screams Water Steel to me, but again, it depends on which way they go with it. Like, are they doing a kind of a certain motif to it? Like, I don't want to Frenchify these Pokemon, if you like, you know, because again, with Legends Arceus, they got away with it because the whole feudal Japan was kind of the selling point. It being French is not enough of a selling point for me to work. You know what I mean? Like I think of myself, okay. the Dynamax forms in Galar weren't particularly, you know, fly around fucking Union Jacks. You know, kind of way. It was just like, okay, here's just this Pokemon with bigger, with like, here's more drums, here's a bigger ball, here's a grassy knoll for Inteleon, you know, like that. They didn't do anything like spectacular with it, you know. Whereas like and again with Paldea, it was just like, okay, here's the Spanish, Latin themed Pokemon, but their Terra styling is just standard across the board. Like there's nothing unique to them in a sense.